Luo Chen, land buyer, and Luo Chen's father went for a meal. Luo Chen's father worries about the expensive menu at the restaurant. Land buyer tells him not to worry, and Luo Chen tells him not to. Just then, Luo Chen goes out to talk to his staff, and a bald man passes by. The bald man is video calling Chen Chao, and Chen Chao notices Luo Chen. Chen Chao gets mad seeing Luo Chen because Luo Chen made Xiaoman block her. He asks the bald man to get revenge on Luo Chen. The bald man then plots a scheme. Later, Luo Chen's father got a call and went outside. He then picks up the call, and the bald man starts his scheme. A waiter bumps into Luo Chen's father and drops an expensive glass of wine. The waiter begins shouting at him. He apologizes, and the waiter twists the story in front of the other guests. A woman tells the waiter not to let poor people enter the restaurant next time. She even laughs at Luo Chen's father's shirt. Thinking not to cause trouble for his son, Luo Chen's father tries to pay the waiter. The waiter and the woman laugh at him for handing out 100 yuan. The waiter then tells him that he needs to pay 1,000. Luo Chen's father starts arguing with the waiter until Luo Chen and land buyer appear. Luo Chen listens to what happened. Land buyer asks for the security footage, but the waiter claims that it is broken. She then tries to pay, but the waiter increases the price. Luo Chen then asks for the manager. The bald man arrives and apologizes for the waiter's actions. However, he asks for more money. Luo Chen tells his father and land buyer to go away first. The waiter tries to stop them, but Luo Chen kicks him aside. Luo Chen asks land buyer to go with his father, and she complies. She notices how angry Luo Chen is. The bald man then throws a knife toward Luo Chen and asks him to pay with money in his hand. Luo Chen then gets mad at him. The bald man claims that there are no more than 10 people who dare stand against him in Tongzhou. Luo Chen then brings out talismans and sends them away. Yi Zhengshan, Hong Biao, and Quan Kun receive them. Everyone immediately moves out with Hong Biao and his men. Yi Zhengshan tells him to move quickly. Yi Zhengshan can't believe he easily uses a talisman from miles away. Meanwhile, the armed forces discover a large number of people and vehicles moving, and everyone is related to the Yi family. The director then decides to call Luo Chen. Back at the restaurant, the bald man is confidently confronting Luo Chen. Just then, someone shouts, asking who offended his Lord Luo. The bald man looks back and trembles upon seeing Hong Biao. Hong Biao then asks the bald man. Luo Chen receives a call from the armed forces. He tells them that someone offended him and his father. The armed forces director then orders his men to secure the area and not to intervene. Quan Kun also arrives, making the bald man fall into shock. Quan Kun looks at him and slaps him. The bald man is still confused about what is happening until Yi Zhengshan appears. Luo Chen asks them again for the price. Hong Biao shows the security footage that shows that the waiter bumped into his father on purpose. The waiter blames the bald man. Luo Chen then glares at him, and the waiter falls dead. The bald man begs for mercy. Luo Chen then orders everyone to destroy the place. He tells the bald man to rebuild it in 7 days, and then Luo Chen will have everyone destroyed again. The bald man is devastated. The woman was glad she was not called out, but her face suddenly cracked. When they get out, Luo Chen receives a message from Fei Long about his request to investigate Chen Chao. He meets his father, who was worried the whole time. Luo Chen now has evidence that Chen Chao was connected to the killer of his father in his previous life. He swears to kill Chu Yunhao. The next day, Luo Chen and his father come back to their county. Luo Chen's father gets mad for not letting land buyer go with them. His father asks what happened to Luo Chen in Tongzhou. However, Luo Chen asks about his mother in exchange. Luo Chen's father feigns ignorance and walks away. They arrive at their factory and meet Yang Mingwei, Luo Chen's friend who is now working in their factory. Luo Chen's father shoulders Yang Mingwei's tuition. Zhang Panpan, as a cultivator, Luo Chen tells Yang Mingwei to give it up. That night, Zhang Panpan meets some suspicious people, and they plan to perform a ceremony. Meanwhile, Yang Mingwei receives Zhang Panpan's phone, which an aunt found in the restroom. Yang Mingwei walks in the mountains after seeing a message from Zhang Panpan's phone. Zhang Panpan, on the other hand, performs the ceremony with a long-haired master. Luo Chen calls Yang Mingwei to have some skewers, but he suddenly hears Zhang Panpan's voice. The long-haired master tells Zhang Panpan to endure the pain. Yang Mingwei arrives, and the master tells his men to take care of him. Zhang Panpan tries to stop him, but the master tells her to continue chanting. The men attack Yang Mingwei, but Zhang Panpan saves him. Zhang Panpan gets captured, as does Yang Minghui. Just then, Lu Chen arrives and asks Yang Minghui to pay the bill. Yang Minghui tells Lu Chen to run. The men confront Lu Chen, and Zhang Panpan asks to let the boys go. However, the master tells her to choose one to let go while the other dies. Zhang Panpan cries as she blames herself. Lu Chen scratches his head and gives the master two choices: kneel and serve him or die. The men get mad at him for disrespecting their god. Lu Chen laughs as he finds it ridiculous. The master scares Lu Chen with an attack. Zhang Panpan and Yang Minghui are scared to death. Lu Chen finds the master's skills decent. The master scares Lu Chen, but the latter challenges him instead. One of the men attacks Lu Chen, but he easily kills the man with a simple slap. They recognize Lu Chen as a master, and they attack together. The master tells them to back down, but Lu Chen tells him that it is too late. He easily kills everyone, and the onlookers from afar are shocked. Zhang Panpan is now doubting Lu Chen's identity after killing men with high cultivation. The master tries to show his real power, and Lu Chen laughs out loud. The master gets offended and attacks Zhang Panpan and Yang Minghui. Both of them freeze, and the master feels smug. Just then, Lu Chen shows a better skill, the Ice of the Dragon. Lu Chen tells the master to kneel, and the master complies. Lu Chen tells him that he will be his servant from now on. He then thanks Lu Chen for sparing his life. Later, Yang Minghui and Zhang Panpan wake up and go back home, as Lu Chen tells them to keep everything a secret. Lu Chen knows that they will try to avoid him now. Meanwhile, Chen Qiu asks for Chen Yunhao's help to make a mess in Lu Chen's life. Chen Qiu is sure that Lu Chen is dead this time. The next day, Tang Rufeng and Xiao are on their way to Lu Chen to send a letter of challenge. While Lu Chen is cultivating, he catches a bamboo with a challenge. His father checks on him, but Lu Chen is gone. Lu Chen meets the people from Baji sect, and he asks them how they got his address. Xiao tells him that he doesn't know and throws a punch as he proudly claims himself as an expert. However, Lu Chen slaps him and sends him flying. Tang Rufeng can't believe what he just witnessed. Lu Chen then asks the rest the same question. Tang Rufeng tells Lu Chen that it is from Chen Qiu. He then delivers the letter, and Lu Chen tells them to scram. Lu Chen cleans up the remains of Xiao, and his father discovers him. He later explains everything to his father except the part where he regressed. Lu Chen asks his father if he is scared of him now, but his father claims that Lu Chen is his precious son. Lu Chen realizes that only his father will wholly accept him. That night, Chen Qiu is now sure that Lu Chen is dead. He laughs until the lights turn off. Just then, Lu Chen appears from the veranda, and Chen Qiu gets surprised. Lu Chen claims he prepared some things to make Chen Qiu's death interesting. Chen Qiu then grabs a knife and tries to attack Lu Chen. However, Lu Chen grabs his hand. Chen Qiu wonders why Lu Chen is still alive. Lu Chen punches Chen Qiu's face. Chen Qiu then threatens Lu Chen, even if he is protected by the Yi family. Lu Chen tells him to be quiet and asks him how a normal person was able to become a big shot in Tongzhou. He then tells Chen Qiu that he is protecting the Yi family. Chen Qiu doubts his words, and Lu Chen brings him to an illusionary world. Lu Chen activated his emperor's script and drowned the poor Chen Qiu in a sea of corpses. He leaves Chen Qiu in his room. Later, Lu Chen returns home with the reason that he just went to buy things at the supermarket. He can't leave his father alone, and it's a good thing that he agreed to go with him to Tongzhou. His father then starts to talk about his mother. Lu Chen really never remembered his mother. Now that his father has seen his powers, he plans to tell Lu Chen. However, he must not go looking for her if he hasn't prepared yet. Lu Chen's father met his mother when they were working at the law enforcement agency. They dated and kept it hidden. However, their relationship was discovered, and they promised to marry each other. His father discovered that his mother is from Jingji's Shen family, an influential and powerful clan. The Shen family got his mother back, and his father drowned in sorrow. However, she appears again, and they secretly moved to the countryside. They were then blessed with Lu Chen, and they thought Lu Chen could change things. They went back to Jingji, but the Shen family blocked his father and Lu Chen away. To protect them, his mother didn't get in touch with them, and his father feared things while Lu Chen was growing up. Lu Chen can't believe that his father has such a past. Lu Chen then claims to have brought his mother back. His father believes in Lu Chen because of the abilities he possesses. However, he won't provide the name and photos of his mother. Lu Chen then asks about the closest area in Tongzhou where the Shen family is influential. It is in Heidong where the Baji sect is situated. Lu Chen called Hong Biao and ordered Yi Zhengshan and the others to move out to Heidong. Soon after, Fei Long calls Lu Chen after seeing that Lu Chen has arrived in Heidong. Lu Chen tells him there is no need to fetch him because he needs to go somewhere first. His goals are the Baji sect, Shu Yunhao, and information on the Shen family. Just then, Fei Long warns him about the recent homicides in the area, and that the culprit is not an ordinary person. Just then, a woman named Jiang Tongren approaches Lu Chen. She asks if she can get a lift because she doesn't have money. Lu Chen then hails a taxi, and Jiang Tongren also rides. Lu Chen claims he is in Heidong for work. She then warns Lu Chen about the recent cases, but Lu Chen laughs it off. Lu Chen realizes that Jiang Tongren resembles a woman he knows. She then proudly claims that she is the niece of Shen Yulin, the Heidong commerce president. Lu Chen is surprised and asks her if she is from Jingji's Shen family. She confirms that her aunt has been cut off from them and proudly recites her aunt's achievements. Lu Chen thinks that it might not be a coincidence. They arrive somewhere, and they finally introduce each other. She gives Lu Chen a business card and claims that she works in a bar. She offers lodgings, but Lu Chen declines. They part ways, and Lu Chen notices a masked woman watching them. Meanwhile, Jiang Tongren walks into an alleyway, and an ominous entity creeps behind her. Will Lu Chen be able to find his mother? If you want the next part recap of this manhua, comment down below and make sure to like this video and subscribe. Until next time.